All right, everybody. Today we are going to be reacting to the Tren twins, the greatest meathead duo that we have seen in decades.
This is a fucking lifestyle. Live, breathe for the bodybuilding. Step one to being a mass monster is getting massive lats so your bicep can just rest on them. You said 10 sets of bench. Are you trying to literally tear your elbow fucking tendons? Like, I'm confused.
I quickly learned that these two are complete and utter meathead morons. So if you do not know who these two are, or quick Google search away, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, they're an absolute riot. I love them. I think that these two are the greatest thing to happen to this generation yet. This generation of fitness influencers are full of not meatheads, let's put it that way. I am a full-blown meathead. Been since the time I first stepped into a gym, just fell in love with a pump. We all did. Like in my generation, whenever I was late teens, it was just ignorant training, loved it, bodybuilding, getting huge, swole, jacked, the mass monsters, and that was the generation I grew up in. Not Chris Bumstead clean, like flowing physiques. That wasn't so much whenever I grew up loving bodybuilding. But these two seem to be breaking the mold of today, and I absolutely fucking love it. They are giving hope to all of us meatheads, the old school meatheads thinking, what's wrong with today's generation of these young fitness influencers that just carry around a tripod and don't really train hard or go intense or let loose and just not give a fuck about anything. These two are it. I came across their stuff on YouTube probably a few weeks ago, the first time I saw them, and I'm like, okay, because me scrolling through YouTube with all the fitness stuff, I see Tragili, do set, more plates, more dates, Nick Strength and Power, and then I started seeing them. And I'm like, who the fuck are these two? They just look like a couple of young, dumb punks that are just fucking off in the gym. And then I saw this video. So this is their YouTube channel here. I saw this, how to upgrade your pump. Now, this video, these two, whenever I watched it, I quickly learned that these two are complete and utter meathead morons. If we were all the same age together, it would not be the Tren twins, it would be the Tren triplets. I would be right there with these two. And that's why I think I fell in love with them. But this video here, it was how to upgrade your pump. Young, hungry meathead. Got Alex Eubanks in there.
We're gonna be talking about the fucking pump, okay? Now this, next to being absolutely milked by a 10 out of 10 is the best thing that milked? Whoa. Yeah, okay. Whoa. Stop. No. Okay. I gotta what are you talking about? It's milk. Yeah, bro. Milk. All right, restart.
Okay, so I don't have a training partner anymore. Back in the day, whenever I had my training partners, you had such camaraderie and fun. These two are it. It's just fun. They're just complete fuck-offs that love training, working hard, and doing cool shit together. There's nothing better. Because in life, whenever you're working all day long at your job, and the days suck, the days get longer, I would always look forward to the gym, the pump, the meathead feeling of fucking going in there and just losing your absolute mind with your best friend. Or they have an Instagram channel called the Tren Twins, 210,000 followers, not too bad. Manic lifts, sick edits, mainly memes. Roz really went off with this one. Nice. And then who they're sponsored by and everything. Use their code TWIN. And this Instagram channel is just full of them doing wild shit. They were at Bradley Martin's grand opening. They broke in the benches, one of the YouTube videos, 500-pound benches. And they're just meatheads having a blast. There's two of them. We have Chris, who apparently is the smarter twin, and he's the smarter twin to Trenbra, which is Manic Mike. Now, I believe they are both and crazy. They are twins. Like I said, in the grand scheme of everything going on in the fitness world, us meatheads needed hope. These two bring it. As I was cruising through everything and I'm watching everything and I'm like, man, these two they're literally just living their life, not giving a Two young kids from Michigan. They're able to build a living off of lifting weights. That is every meathead's dream. That was my dream whenever I'm sauced to the tits at 21 years old, squatting 650, 700 pounds, deadlifting 700 pounds, trying to get big as because I wanted to be a pro bodybuilder. Social media wasn't a thing. That was 18 years ago. So it was like, I'm just living because I wanted to get into magazines and all this shit. These two are doing the same thing, and they're being themselves, and they don't give a fuck. In the beginning on their YouTube channel, I was scrolling through some of the comments. They weren't very good. People were busting their balls, saying they're complete fucking morons, they're assholes, you know, they're going to die because they take too much Tren, all this and that. And they never let that really bother them. They just continued on their path of being themselves. And right now, on their content, getting crazy engagement because they're actually really positive guys. They're actually telling you to go live your life, chase the pump. And like I said, if I was the same age as them, if we were all somewhere at the same time, the same age, it would be the Tren triplets. As I'm cruising through all these videos and their Instagrams and watching everything, I'm like, these two are giving me like a old school vibe. I don't know what it was. They were reminding me of something, and I could not put my finger on to figure out who or what they were reminding me of until it dawned on me one morning doing cardio. Now, any old school fan of bodybuilding will know exactly who these two are. If you grew up in the 90s loving bodybuilding, old school bodybuilding, followed anything, you'll know exactly who these two are. Yes. The Barbarian twins. Anybody who loved old school bodybuilding knew exactly who these two guys were. The Tren twins are today's age of the Barbarian Brothers, and it is glorious. The Barbarian Brothers, it was the Paul brothers, David and Peter. Now, as I was a young fan of bodybuilding, I watched everything bodybuilding. Dude, if I saw one person that was jacked, I immediately just gravitated towards it. I was just like, yes. I was the chubby kid growing up. I didn't like being called chubs. I didn't like being fat. I was like, I wanted to be fucking jammed. Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando, Predator, all the cool movies, just jacked dudes back in the 80s and 90s. That was our genre of movies. And these two were just complete and utter meathead. And I loved it. They had low budget films that I think a couple of them are right here. You had Double Trouble. I think the other one was Twin Sitters right here. Here's their movies. Twin Sitters, The Barbarians, Double Trouble, Pure Gold. So as I was making this connection, I decided to dive into some videos and try and look on YouTube of some of the Barbarian Brother videos and just see how much they actually like thought alike. Because back in the day, whenever I was following these two, not really following them because you only saw them in like those low budget films or in the magazine. I wanted to go back into some of the Barbarian Brothers stuff and see how much they actually thought alike, just because it blew my mind, the connection between them. So here's this video of...
The reason we first came to California was we wanted to be the best bodybuilders, big and break the stereotypes of bodybuilders, that they're gay, narcissistic, that they look strong but they're weak.
You can see these two acting the same. They're on this, I don't know, Chinese or Japanese show.
In England last year, I did 560 pounds.
Look at the way they're dressed, dude. Like, this is old school stuff. Like them, the fanny pack, the sweatpants pulled up, the joggers pulled up around their calves, the stringers. Just bros being sauced out together, doing cool shit on TV. Meatheads. I love it. This video is just too good not to keep going. Like, look at them. Now they're they are literally rapping about being motivational and kicking continuously. Singing about getting a pump. No given.
You guys are laughing. I mean, this is serious stuff, bodybuilding.
Like, dude, these are the Tren twins of the 80s. Or the Tren twins are these guys of today. This is pure gold. I absolutely love it. You see, being a meathead was always something, it was a spectacle. It always has been. I think that it always will be. And me being a meathead from back in the day, and I still am today, just because I'm not what I used to be, doesn't mean that I still don't have those off-the-wall thoughts. But you can see the similarities between the Tren twins and the Barbarian Brothers. As a meathead, like, you see the resemblance. It's f***ing glorious. It gives me so much hope for the young generation. Doing cool shit, being yourselves. And I'm sure that the Barbarian Brothers back in the day got a ton of criticism. Like he was saying in there, that we're dumb, we're stupid, we're gay, all these up stupid things. But they didn't care. They just continued doing what they wanted to do. The Tren twins are actually like young dudes that just want to do cool shit. And they don't care what anybody says. They know. They sign the dotted line. They're taking a bunch of Tren. They're taking a bunch of shit. If you are a fan of bodybuilding, open bodybuilding, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Dexter Jackson, Phil Heath, Big Ramy, like Nick Walker, Derek Lunsford, all these guys, me. It's just how it goes. It's part of it. And in our industry, way too many people today are just bagging away at these people saying, you guys are going to fucking kill yourself. No matter what, people are always going to have something to say, okay? This industry and everything that we do in bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, we're all doing it because we know we're fucked up. We are. But this is the one place that we can go where we're like, fuck it, dude. Let's just be ourselves and do a bunch of cool shit together. That's what I love about these two, because that's what they preach. They're entertaining, they're fun, they're loose. Mike, Chris, you have an open invitation here at Pump Town to get a nasty, glorious pump on. I can't say that I'll be blasting any Tren with you, even though there are moments in my life that I would love to get back to doing it. You guys are awesome. Keep killing shit, keep doing your thing. Do not stop. You two are going to have your ups, your downs, your all-arounds, your insanity of life. We all will. That's the great thing. You're living it. Everybody that's watching, continue to do so too. Live your life. Have fun. Be a good motherfucker. Whatever it is you're doing in life, do the best you can and what everybody else says. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you guys comment below, follow the Tren Twins, and enjoy the show.